What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be going over what I think some of the best pistols in the games are and what heroes to use with them to get the maximum efficiency and some of the best roles for them. So disclaimer, these are just my opinions. Other people may have their other opinions, but these are some of the best ones that my friends and I think are, or some of the best pistols that my friends and I think there are in the game. So first I'm going to go over the heroes that are best to run with it. So first, obviously you want Ranger Deadeye as your main, because he has, here I'll just go through, Eagle Eye, pistol crit rating by 18, pistol crit damage by 70%, and overall pistol damage by 24%, so he's very strong with pistols. And I like to run a Trail Blaster in your support for the extra 70% pistol critical hit damage. And if you don't have a Trail Blaster, right here, Stars and Stripes AC, you can get him in the shop right now. He is a Trail Blaster. So as you can see, he has Make It Count. Once you get him to 3-star, or 2-star, 3-star, I can't remember which, but it goes up to 70%. So yeah, he's a Trail Blaster is the one you want to have, especially if a crit pulled. Third one, I haven't really seen anything. I'm just using Sergeant for the extra phase shift, but I normally have Carbide in there for the longer Teddy duration. Let's get straight to the pistols. Alright, so I'll start off, I'm not going to go in any order. I'm just going to just start naming some. So one of the, definitely, I'd say there's a clear top three, and that would be the Haywire Storm, the Whisper 45, and the Founders Revolt. Those would be my top three. But the top pistols in the game would be the Haywire Storm, Freedom's Herald for AoE damage, Bolt for piercing, Bald Eagle for extremely high amounts of damage. You can get really high hits. I use this for smasher killing a lot. The Thrasher, which you can just put out an insane amount of damage very quickly with that fire rate, and it has a decent range for a pistol. The Whisper, which is just all around a really good pistol. It's my main and my personal favorite. And then the Founder's Revolt, which has that bullets chained to one nearby target roll, which is really good. And yeah, you can roll it, you can re-roll it a lot because you can re-roll those kinds of weapons now. So it's a very strong weapon, and yeah, that's about it for the pistols. Those are what I think are some of the best. Like some things like Cobra, which you can upgrade to legendary, and the Tiny Instrument of Death, they're fun. Also the Monsoon, they're fun, but they're not very strong. Here, I'll go to all pistols. Yeah, the Viper, I'm not a big fan. Monsoon, I don't think it's very good. Bolt, oh, the Dragon's Breath is also a really good pistol for taking out smashers. I think I'm probably going to research one once I get the Flux, because I really want to get a good one. I might even pull this one out of my collection book, I'm not sure, but it's a really strong pistol. If you have the right rolls on it, you can do insane amounts of damage at really close range. Yeah, I know somebody who has their Falcon up to 130, but I like the Bald Eagle more. It shoots a little slower, but it's better in my opinion. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you pick up a Whisper while this event is still going. And so for the rolls, on my Whisper, this is my favorite pistol. I have crit rating, magazine size, energy, crit damage, damage to afflicted, and affliction. So the crit rating, crit damage, we'll go to the stats here. With Ranger, I have 56.5% crit chance and 350% crit damage. So if I do a headshot and it crits, I'm doing 350% of 28,000, which is a lot of damage. And with the magazine size, I have 21 bullets in a clip. So you can put out a really, really high amount of damage in a very short amount of time, and it has a pretty solid range. Only drawback is it's tap fire, so if you like something full auto, I'd recommend the Thrasher, but I really like the Whisper. Next we'll go to the Founder's Revolt. So I'll show gameplay of this in a second, but the bullets chain roll is really strong. I'm planning on changing this to energy at some point, and then I'm going to have my Thrasher, my Bolt, and my Haywire Storm be 3 different elements, and then have my Founder's Revolt and my Whisper 45 at energy. Alright, yeah, so now we'll hop into a game. I'm power 82, but I'll just go to a, let's see, I'll just go to a 88 zone. Okay, build the radar, actually, yeah, I'll just go into a build the radar grid. So power 88, 6 power levels above me, and we'll see how these different pistols do. I don't have a Haywire Storm on me, so I can't show gameplay of that, but most of the other ones I can show. But overall, pistols with Ranger Deadeye, especially if you're using a Trail Blaster, are very strong and pretty underrated. Also, he has Teddy, and yeah, he doesn't have much area of effect or AoE. But if you know how to use him and you know how to phase shift around and get around the battlefield, he's very strong. Highly recommend trying him out. And I wish I had Ranger Beetle Jazz, but I fortunately don't. Alright, so let's craft everything. My bolt's only 82, and obviously my Haywire Storm's only power 20 right now, but I could try to grab some gameplay with that if I can find somebody with a good one. Let's see if we can find some husks first. Okay, Smasher. I'll show off the Bald Eagle. I have physical with crit rating, crit damage, and snare on it. So let's see how much damage we can do. So he's snared, I'm doing extra damage to snared. 41, 83, 230, 187. Yeah. How many shots was those? One clip? 7 shots. And I killed a Smasher. So there's a Whisper, 88 Husky Husk, 4 shots. And then do some more with the Whisper so I can show how strong it is. That purple blast thing is from my having Sergeant Jonesy in my tactical slot. The phase shift causes a blast. Here, I'll show it on this Husker here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I one-shot him with a Whisper. Also, with 21 bullets in a clip, I'll show you how fast I can fire it. Actually, I'll show off the revolt because we have a lot big groups right here. What I like to do with the revolt is pick a high hit point target, just spray on that target, and let the bullets chain to the others. So as you can see the little yellow bullet going off. It doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but it does enough. You can shoot it fairly quickly. He also has force shield regen, Ranger Deadeye. So if you phase shift, your shield starts to regenerate automatically. It goes slower than normal, but it starts to regenerate nonetheless. So you can see I'm just clearing groups by just shooting at one target with the Founder's Revolt. If you do have the Founder's Revolt, you had to get the, I'm pretty sure, the $20 upgrade off of the base game to get it. It is a very strong pistol if you have the chance to get it. I would highly recommend it. But as you can see, Whisper, Elemental Husky Husks, there's really no competition. Very strong gun. Pull out my Thrasher real quick. I'll show this off. I have energy on it right now. I'm planning to put an element on it, but I just need more reperk. As you can see, it just melts through most things. His phase shift also cancels any affliction or anything like that you have that's on him. As you can see, his blasts are just getting melted If you just, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but if you just spray on something, it does a very high amount of damage per second. Oh, I might die here. As you can see, just clearing out crowds with ease with this. And I'm probably gonna go down. Yep, there we go. Also, another thing with the bald eagle, I'll show it off again here, but it has, you probably couldn't see it against the smasher, but it has extremely high impact. Show it right here, 5,000 impact. So watch me knock back this blaster. You see that? It stops them from shooting and snares them. But I pretty much just use the Founder's Revolt for clearing waves. It's pretty much its main purpose for me. And I use my Whisper as kind of my AR, just my all-around weapon. Once I get a Haywire Storm, it'll be that and the Whisper for my main weapons. But I'd really highly recommend, if you like playing Ranger, definitely pick up a Whisper. Really fun gun. Okay, here's an Elemental Smasher, so pretty much worst case scenario. Physical Bald Eagle. Only getting 41 because we're not critting right now. It's weird, we're not critting at all. I haven't crit a single time. Oh, okay, there we go, 114. There we go, another 114. That was weird. I need to check the crit rating on this. 51.5%. I went, what, 6 shots straight without critting? That's kind of crazy. But as you can see, I can just send a Husky Husk flying with ease with that 5,000 impact. Here's a survivor, we're gonna do this. So I want to try show the knockback on that. So these are water enemies, so the Founder's Revolt is doing some pretty good work against them. Because it is nature. It comes nature also, by the way. I didn't set it to that. That's how it becomes. I have spent most of my reperk and perk up on pistols. So pretty much either I'm running Ranger or Heavy Base Kyle. Those are pretty much the only characters I really use. I am going to start using Urban Assault more, just because I'm a really big fan of the Bobcat that just came out. So I'm planning on leveling that one up. But yeah, I'll show the rolls on my guns again. Bald Eagle, we have all legendary. Look at them there. Thrasher, all purple. I just have damage on that one. I probably could have gone with crit because it's already at, well, this is because of the boost from Ranger, but 30 and 190 I could have gone with a crit build. And that might have been the right thing to do. It probably was. I just didn't know then how strong crit builds were. Whisper, I think this is as good as a Whisper gets. It only has 12 bullets in a clip, so magazine size is definitely the way to go with it. It gets up to 21. And yeah, I really like the rolls of my Whisper. I'm not planning on changing anything there. Founder's Revolt, I have 4 purple, 1 legendary. Really, really strong pistol. And then, oh, I never showed gameplay of my bullet bolt, so I don't have the rolls upgraded at all or changed at all. These are just how I got them, and it's only a power 82 in 88 zone, but I will try to show the piercing effect of it, because it's like the Dragon Breath in the fact that it can pierce through multiple enemies. Or Dragon's Roar, my bad. Dragon's Roar. So, these annoying shielders. So I'll just try to line these guys up. And it does equal amounts of damage to each target, so you can just line them up. I mean, it's not doing much damage to 88 enemies. It does have a fair amount of knockback, but if you can control it, it's very strong. You see, I was shooting at this front one, and I ended up killing the back one first. It's that piercing. It's very good when you wanna you line up enemies. Say in a trap tunnel. Say I have a trap tunnel here. I'll just do a little simple one. You're standing at the end of it. Let me go grab some enemies and bring them over to me.
Nope.
Okay, well I can't find any. Let's go hunting. Hunting for husks. Does this guy have friends? Yes, he does. Okay, so I'll try to get this up quick. Get out of the way. Okay. So as you can see, I could just stand, say there's a bunch of traps in here. Obviously I wouldn't do this because of the propane, but you can just shoot straight through the lines of them and just pierce through all of them and be hitting for equal damage on every one. So this is definitely a pistol I'm planning on leveling up. And yeah, I think that just about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments section what your favorite pistol is. And I will see you guys next time.